Hey there, and welcome to the Daily Manchester United News Show. Let's dive into today's top stories. Manchester United offer a star to Barcelona and potential 45 million euros transfer. Manchester United winger Jadon Sancho has reportedly been offered to Barcelona in a potential 45 million euros deal, according to journalist Shay Lugassi. The Red Devils loaned Sancho out to Borussia Dortmund last season, and he performed well there, helping the Bundesliga side reach the final of the Champions League, where they were unlucky to lose to Real Madrid in a close game. It now seems unlikely we'll see Sancho returning to Man United, as Erik ten Hag is expected to stay on as manager, so it's not too surprising to see that the England international has been offered to Barca, who surely won't be the last club approached over this kind of deal. Sancho has shown in both his spells at Dortmund that he can be a useful player, and it may just be that United was the wrong move for him, as it also proved to be for other top talents like Paul Pogba, Angel Di Maria, Alexis Sanchez, and numerous others in this difficult post-Sir Alex Ferguson era. One issue with this story, however, is that it doesn't look like United are going to get the interest they want. According to Lugassi, Barcelona have other targets they prefer, with Sancho not high up on their list at the moment, though perhaps this will be one to watch later in the window if other deals don't work out for them. Sancho could be a useful signing for the Catalan Giants, even if it also probably makes sense for them to consider other options that might be more of a guarantee for them than the somewhat inconsistent Sancho. In truth, the 24-year-old has played all of his best football for Dortmund, so they'd be an ideal destination for him, though it remains to be seen if they can afford to sign him permanently. New club enters the frame for Man United transfer raid, but surprises stay no longer being ruled out. Marseille have reportedly now entered the running for the potential transfer of Manchester United forward Mason Greenwood, though it seems it's not been entirely ruled out that he could stay at Old Trafford. There have been numerous transfer rumors involving Greenwood this summer, following his loan spell at Getafe last season, with Lazio previously mentioned as suitors for the 22-year-old, while Marseille have now also joined the running, according to The Athletic. The report suggests that Man United are still keen to sell Greenwood permanently, though it seems another loan and indeed staying with Erik ten Hag's squad also remain possibilities. Greenwood was suspended by United a couple of years ago after he was arrested over very serious allegations made against him, though charges were later dropped, but it perhaps seems highly unlikely now that he has much of a chance of playing for the club again. Marseille now seem keen to target Greenwood as part of the ongoing rebuild at the club under the new manager Roberto De Zerbi, who looks an exciting appointment since leaving Brighton this summer. We are not sure how a controversial deal like this one would go down, but the Athletic have also stressed that it's still something at an early stage. Other teams are also said to still be monitoring Greenwood's situation, according to the report, with the clubs from across Europe holding some interest in the former England international, who impressed during his spell in La Liga. United shouldn't find it too hard to find buyers for Greenwood, and it will be interesting to see if he can rebuild his career at somewhere like Marseille in the next few years. Greenwood was once considered a hugely exciting young talent, and many Man United fans will likely be disappointed if it couldn't work out for him at Old Trafford. Man United plot move for attacker with 16 goals and 10 assists last season. Manchester United are interested in signing the Roma striker Paulo Dybala, according to a report from the Mirror. Manchester United manager Erik ten Hag wants to sign the player this summer, and it remains to be seen whether the Red Devils can get the deal done. Dybala has been a key player for Roma since joining the club, and he could improve from Manchester United going forward. He scored 16 goals last season and picked up 10 assists as well. The Argentine international will add goals and creativity to the side. He is good enough to start for most teams in the Premier League, and he will look to compete for major trophies with the Red Devils. Manchester United signed Rasmus Højlund last summer, but they need more depth in the attack. Signing an experienced forward like Dybala could prove to be a wise decision. He is likely to be available for a reasonable price because of his contract situation, and he could share the goal-scoring burden with Højlund as well. Dybala has a contract with Roma until 2025, and this is their final opportunity to sell him for a fee. The 30-year-old is capable of operating as the center forward as well as the central attacking midfielder. His versatility will be an added bonus if Manchester United can get the deal done. Manchester United will be hoping to compete for major trophies next season, and they need top quality players at their disposal. Someone like Dybala could make a huge difference in the final third. Dybala has the experience of playing for top clubs, and he knows what it takes to compete for major trophies every season. He could be the ideal addition for Manchester United this summer. Man United pushing to sign 25-year-old La Liga star. Manchester United are keen on improving their defensive options this summer, and they have identified the Barcelona star Ronald Araujo as a target. The 25-year-old Uruguayan international has proven himself to be a reliable performer in the Spanish league, and he should prove to be a quality acquisition for the Red Devils as well. Rafael Varane has left the club upon the expiry of his contract, and he will need to be replaced adequately. Araujo could prove to be the ideal replacement for the French international. He is versatile enough to operate as the central defender as well as a fullback, and he could be an asset for the Red Devils. The defender has been linked with a move away from the Spanish club this summer, and it remains to be seen whether Manchester United can secure an agreement with Barcelona. They are looking to convince the player to join them first. The defender has a contract with Barcelona until 2026, and he is ready to extend his deal with them if the right offer is presented. As per Sport, Araujo wants to continue at the Spanish club, and it will be interesting to see if Manchester United can convince him to change his decision. Manchester United looked vulnerable at the back of last season, and they will have to improve defensively if they want to push for trophies next season. Signing a quality defender should be a top priority. There is no doubt that the La Liga defender has the quality to transform them at the back. He is at the peak of his powers, and the opportunity to showcase his qualities in the Premier League could be an interesting opportunity for the player as well. It will be interesting to see how the situation develops in the coming days. Barcelona will not want to lose a talented player like him, and they will hope to convince the player to sign a new contract with them soon. Manchester United could now steal Chelsea and AC Milan target by paying €15 million agent fee. Joshua Zirkzee's next destination in football may soon be clarified, with significant developments now expected over the coming weekend. Out of Sight understands that AC Milan do remain in the race to sign the Bologna forward, despite recent speculation to the contrary. Manchester United are also believed to have contacted the Dutchman's agent and are now in talks. Whilst this interest remains ongoing, the Red Devils are also evaluating the possibility of signing Borussia Dortmund's Karim Adeyemi as another option to bolster their forward line. The situation between AC Milan and Bologna remains unchanged. The Rossoneri are keen to activate his release clause. Despite concrete interest from Manchester United and Chelsea, Zirkzee is currently prioritizing a switch to Paulo's outfit. However, sources to the situation are aware that Erik ten Hag's side has confirmed their interest is solid, regardless of the fact that the Premier League club is initially focusing on the departures of Jadon Sancho and Mason Greenwood before attempting to finalize moves elsewhere. AC Milan, for their part, have a strategic policy in place that prevents them from paying high agent fees for transfers. In this case, if another club offers €15 million to his agent, Milan will lose the deal. Man United and Arsenal offered the chance to sign 23-year-old South American. Manuel Ugarte has been linked with a move away from Paris Saint-Germain this summer. The 23-year-old defensive midfielder is considered an expendable asset and the French outfit are prepared to get rid of him this summer. According to a report from HITC, the player has already been offered to Manchester United, Chelsea, Liverpool, and Arsenal. It will be interesting to see if they decide to take up the opportunity to sign him. The 23-year-old was highly rated during his time in Portugal, and there is no doubt that he is a phenomenal talent with a bright future. He could develop into a key player for all four clubs. Manchester United need to find a quality replacement for Casemiro, who was quite underwhelming last season. The Brazilian has 2 years left on his contract at Old Trafford, but the Red Devils would do well to get rid of him and bring in an upgrade. Ugarte would be a long-term addition, and he could fill the void left by the former Real Madrid player. Meanwhile, the likes of Arsenal also need a quality midfielder. Thomas Partey is expected to leave the club this summer, and he will have to be replaced adequately. Ugarte could form a solid partnership with Declan Rice at the heart of the Arsenal midfield, and they will help protect the back four and break up opposition attacks. Ugarte has the physical and technical attributes to do well in the Premier League, and he could improve the likes of Manchester United and Arsenal immensely. Liverpool and Chelsea could use more quality in the midfield as well, and it remains to be seen whether they decide to take up the opportunity to make a move for Ugarte in the coming weeks. Whoever ends up signing him will have a quality midfielder on their hands. I will be uploading daily Manchester United news, so keep your eyes on the channel and don't forget to like and subscribe. I appreciate your support. Peace out.